So, I'm not very good at this whole video thing, and this is my first video. My name's Jess, and I am a transgendered male. First, let me say that I'm on no hormones. None whatsoever. I know you see all my scruff here, and you're thinking, yeah, right, this guy's full of it. But, I've had most of this scruff my entire life. Puberty hit, and while most women are going through their breasts coming in and having periods, I was just going through really bad cramps and an awesome mustache coming in. The problem with that was that I was in a phase of my life where I was still trying to fit in. I was confused and not knowing where I belonged. I was angry most of the time. Most of the time I was pretty pissed off, actually. And I wasn't really sure why. I was a bully as a kid. That's really hard to say. I fought all the time. I picked on people. I'm a much better man now. I'm 32. I have seen and done a lot of things, most of which I'm really proud of. Went through 4 years of the military, got out, honorable discharge, no problems there. I went to college. I have an amazing partner and family now. This first video is just kind of an introduction, just kind of get me out there. I'm going to be doing videos throughout my transition, you know, most of us do. I thought that mine might offer up some information for people that are transitioning, whether it's male to female, female to male, and already have stuff going on, like my beard here. You can see it's pretty splotchy. I've got some good sideburns that come in. All of this comes in. What I think is funny is that all of this is really, really dark. And then down here, it's nice and red. I'm not really sure why that is, but, you know, it's there, which is great. I fought to try and hide it for 30 some odd years. And then 2 years ago, I finally came out as trans and never really had to shave my face again. Unless it was, you know, trying to be a little stylish, what have you. With my videos coming in, you're going to go on an adventure with me right now. I am waiting for the VA, which will be interesting. I didn't think the VA would help me at all, but they seem to want to. I'm struggling right now with the fact that they're telling me that I have to go to a mental health facility and be diagnosed with some disorder before they will help me with hormones. It doesn't matter that I've lived my life as a man now for 2 years, that I bind my chest, full beard. Most people where I was in my hometown made the transition pretty easily from female to male pronouns. I don't live very close to my family, so it's not really in their face every day, although they are incredibly, incredibly supportive, lucky for me. I'm having problems because I don't think it's right. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong mentally going on in my head to make me want to be in a better place. I was talking to my partner and she was trying to rationalize this thought with me. Jess, why does it bother you so much that you have to go and get this diagnosis? And it's not that she was agreeing with the VA or a therapist or anybody. It was the fact that I was really, really pissed off about it. I got really emotional. I was very angry. I wanted to hit something, and I'm normally not like that. I'm normally very chill, very laid back. There's just no room or reason to want to be that violent. And I was yesterday. Yesterday is when I got the phone call. So my best way to describe it to her being a mom, was I said this. Imagine we're in a different time where being a parent, a mother, is not something that society meets openly. That you, wanting children, now have to go someplace and get diagnosed so that you can have a family. In your head, wanting a family is perfectly normal. Wanting children is perfectly normal. But society is telling you that there's something wrong with you. Something mentally not right with you. And they're not going to stop you from doing it. You can pop out as many puppies as you want, except that you have to be diagnosed. You have to have some sort of a paper trail stating to government officials, stating to state officials, stating to yourself that something is mentally wrong with you to make this transition, to become a mother, to have a family. At that point, my partner, she got really quiet. And she looked at me and told me that she felt that she really understood why I was so aggravated. There's nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with me. And I do not agree with the fact that I have to go sit in some therapist's couch and have them try to convince me that this gender identity disorder is because of a abusive childhood, because of running away issues, because of bipolar disorder, because you're not taking the right meds, because you didn't live a life that was 100% perfect, and that you've had bad things happen to you in your past, so now you are the way you are. That's not right. I am this way because it's the person that I am. It's who I am. I am not comfortable in my own skin with female pronouns. I am not comfortable being called miss, being called ma'am. Just as much as I'm not comfortable being called a dyke, and I'm not comfortable being called a faggot. But I have to go sit on somebody's couch and have them tell me something's wrong with me. It's going to be an interesting trip. And I don't know if my aggression towards this diagnosis is going to hinder me being able to get onto hormones. Some of you might ask why I even want to be on hormones to begin with, considering that in a binder and with a beard, for the most part, you can pass. You know, I put my hat on, I walk down the street, and nobody's the wiser. Except for the fact that every day I'm straining to pitch my voice deeper. Even in this video, I find myself trying to come off with a gruffer, more masculine voice. It's not fun. It hurts. By the end of the night, my esophagus is tired, my throat, I just feel crazy. And it doesn't work 100% of the time. I'm sure I've had pitches within my video here. If I laugh, if I get really, really genuinely excited about something, it distracts me from lowering my voice. So then all of a sudden my voice is really, really high and I'm so excited and I just want to laugh and joke around, and that's when the looks come. That's when the misgendering comes. That's when people that have been calling me dude or bro or sir go straight on to apologeticness and calling me ma'am and miss and trying to correct themselves. So hopefully with the HRT, it'll deepen the voice. Hopefully it will help to redistribute the body fat in my face and in my body. And do your research. You'll see what the hormones do, for a person who's in transition. I still have tons of research to do, so that's why I'm not going any further into describing the changes. So thanks for watching. I know it's hard to get people to sit down and watch a 2-minute video that you know is going to have a good outcome and make you laugh, and you're going to want to share with your friends, let alone a almost, 12-minute video by the time I'm done that is really just kind of an introduction to somebody you don't know. I hope that you stick with me on this journey, and the more I find out, the more videos I'll post. I have the mental health indoctrination coming up on the 23rd of this month, being April. And I am almost positive there'll be a video later that evening letting you guys know how that went. I'm just kind of nervous, and I'm just going to try and keep my cool, because the VA is already a very slow and long process, and I don't need bad attitudes making it any longer. Like I said, I didn't even realize they were going to help in the first place, so we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon.